Hello everybody and welcome back to FM23 with the Youth Academy only save with Guiseley. And, well, it's Youth Intake Day, which you'd think would be the best news of this episode, but, well, it is. But let's dive into it and have a look. So I didn't know what page to start on for today's episode, and what I've gone with is the homepage, because we're bloody second in the league. We are still second. There's 9 games to go this season, and we find ourselves 3 points ahead of Brighton in 3rd, 4 points ahead of Ipswich in 4th, 5 points ahead of Bristol City in 5th, and 7 points ahead of Brentford, Fulham and Crystal Palace, who are all sort of tied for 6th. But our goal difference is much superior to Brighton below us, which is awesome. 5 goals difference. And we have been performing amazingly. And Supreme Dave is the top goal scorer in the league with 9 games to go. 22 goals this season. It is just bonkers. And if we go and have a look at the team detailed stats, we are top of goals. 66 goals scored so far this season. 1 more than league leaders Stoke. So we're having a very good time of it in front of goal. We are just playing incredibly well. We have the most goals per game. We're overachieving our XG by 11 goals, which is bonkers. Where else are we? We've got the most penalties, 17 scored from 18 penalties, which again is just ludicrous. We're top of that metric. We're top of taken. We're top of scored. It's just insane. We have the most cross completions. We have, I think it was the most, conversion rate of shots as well. 18% of our shots go in and turn into goals, which is just crazy. Yeah, we've been incredible. We get the most fouls, 760 fouls against us. It's just really, really good. Most high intensity sprints, which obviously is a very good metric to be top of as well. And then in the defence, we have the most clearances, 812. I don't know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Clean sheets, we're not doing brilliantly in clean sheets. We do concede a lot of goals, but conceded in general, we're 15th in the league. 46 conceded, which is a hell of a lot more than Stoke, who are above us. But generally, a fantastic season is how it's going at the moment, especially when you look at salary per annum. Stoke, who are currently top, spend just over 57 million a year on salary, which is, good for them. We're spending 5.9, just under 6 million, so about 51 million pounds different per annum on salary. And we are currently second in this table, which is just crazy. It is crazy, crazy good for us at the moment. And Supreme Dave having an absolute blinder of a time this season. 25 goals for him, 11 for Jake Mills, 5 for Hayworth, 5 for Anchpong, 4 for Cox, 3 for Joseph, 3 for Earl, 3 for Hartas as well. It has been phenomenal. And while we're talking through a couple of the Patreons there, at the end of this season, I'll be reviewing channel members and Patreon. So if you've stopped your Patreon pledge or your channel member, it's like advanced membership, let's call it, your name will no longer be in the game. I've just got to keep it refreshed so that the main people that are contributing that little bit extra to the channel keep their name in the game whilst they're contributing. So if you want to keep your name in the game, make sure that's up to date. And if your name isn't in the game at the moment and you want it in, Patreon link is down below. Channel membership is just a button you can press join, I think, on there, and it will talk you through how to do it. Generally, I think Patreon is a little bit cheaper every month, so if you want to do that, go for it. I don't mind. It's all appreciated. It's all supported. That's why you get your name in the game. So thank you very much for the extra support. All support is welcome. And of course, hitting subscribe is just free anyway. So don't be afraid to do that. Lovely stuff. Youth Intake Day. Let's go and have a look at what we've got. So our annual youth candidate intake has arrived for assessment. It's a wonderfully talented group of players, and it's led by Jean-Marc Gigordi, which is an amazing name. We could have the makings of a potential golden generation. An excellent intake. 4 strikers, 2 attacking field lefts, 1 attacking field centre, 1 attacking field right, 1 midfield left, 2 midfield centres, 1 midfield right, 1 left back, 2 centre backs, 1 right back, and a goalkeeper. Now, obviously, that does people that can play in multiple positions cover. They're all covered in here. So, right, we'll end on Jean-Marc Gigordi, which is such a good name. And we'll start with, what have we got? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 elite talents. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 good talents and 6 top talents and 3 good talents. So nobody is estimated to be less than 2.5 star potential, which is very good. No like bad or poor talents or anything. But we'll start with Dean McDonald. You're the first one down. He is a midfield right, attacking midfield right, and a striker. 0.5 star current ability, 2.5 star potential. Dean McDonald, we're probably not going to spend too much time on you. Aggression's good. Determination is very good. Pace and acceleration is pretty good. The physicals actually look like good attributes to start with as a 16-year-old. Volatile media handling, fairly determined, which is good. Needs a lot of work technically, a lot of work mentally. Probably won't get a contract. I think we've got a lot of much better options on the right hand side, to be honest. Right, let's start at the bottom then after that one. Tommy Taylor, good name. Attacking field left, attacking field centre, attacking field right, and striker. 1 star current ability, 3 star potential. Media friendly, low determination. Determination 2. Right, the reason I don't like low determination is because back in like CM4, Champ Manager 4, or maybe even before that, in their little handbook that you used to get back in the day, kids, when you bought a new game and it came in a big box just for a little CD, you got like a big handbook, and it always said determination was how well your players react to bad incidents that happen, including going behind in games. And that's like pretty much word for word what it said, and I've always believed that since, which is why I really want my players to have relatively high determination. So yeah, we'll see. Physicals are pretty poor. 9 isn't bad. It can improve a lot compared to where he is now, but composure, decisions 10, first touch 14, corners 12, teamwork, work rate. There's some building blocks for a 15-year-old, so we'll have to wait and see how Tommy Taylor does. The last of the good talents then is Dylan Wilson. 1 star current, 3 star potential. Okay, physicals are good. Left winger, very strong left footed, runs with ball down the left, ambitious, don't mind that. Pace 13, fitness 14, acceleration 13, aggression 13, determination 15, flair 13, teamwork 12, and technique 13. The DNA I like in my teams: technique, determination, aggression, and a bit of pace as well. He ticks all those boxes at the moment. Crossing and dribbling need to improve, but with time, that might happen. If we can send him out on loan and see how he does with first team football from a very young age, he might develop into something. The 3 star potential is a little bit off-putting, but 3 star is still a good rating for the senior team. So, as it says when you hover over it, a decent rating for the senior team, good rating for the senior team. So he could potentially be a good senior player. 3 star isn't a bad rating. It really isn't. But yeah, Dylan Wilson, not looking too bad. Right, into the top talents we go. And we'll just start at the bottom because I think they're all pretty similar. They're all 1 star current ability. So first up, Scotsman Ryan Baxter, central midfield. Shoots from distance, dictates tempo, 5'10", he's a balanced personality, media friendly. Fitness 16, balance 13. Yeah, good, they're good. The rest of the physicals are pretty rubbish. Dictates tempo of passing 8 isn't amazing. Positioning 6 is not very good for a bit more of a defensive role. First touch 6, composure's good, decisions is good. Leadership, flair, they're always useful, but work rate's really low. Teamwork 9. He's going to have to do a lot of work to impress me. He's going to have to get a lot better to impress me. That's not a good start for the top talents. Lee Johnson, attacking midfield left or a midfield left. 1 star current ability, 3.5 star potential. Acceleration 13, agility 10, balance 10, fitness 12, pace 11. All good. Crossing 10, dribbling 10, passing 8, work rate 10. Oh yeah, there's the makings of something here. Train him up to be a left winger, a midfield left, sorry, and he can fit into our team. Right, like in the current system we're playing. Composure 3, that's a bit shit. Passing 8, long shots 4. Yeah, sort of stamina's a bit low. The more you look at it, you're sort of like, yeah, he needs to do a lot of work to get better, to be honest. He is only 15, so lots of room for growth and improvement. David Allen, right back, the first defensive-minded player we've seen in this intake. 1 star current ability, 4.5 star potential. David Allen really lacks pace and acceleration. That's so irritating. And he's 5'3". He's not ticking my boxes. He's not. Determination 10, teamwork 8, technique 11, aggression 8. I really like a high aggression as well. Yeah, no, I don't. No, we're not going to waste time on him. I'm sorry, David Allen. You'll probably get a contract, but I don't think you'll ever amount to anything. Midfield right, midfield centre, attacking midfield centre, striker, Luca Wing. 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. Fairly loyal and level-headed in the media, which is pretty good. Some good physical attributes. Jumping reach 5. He's 5'6", only 15, so he might grow. Tackling's good. First touch is good. You're striking me definitely not as a winger. It's definitely more central based. Passing 6. Ball winning midfielder is what you're striking me as. Work rate, teamwork. Don't need off the ball. You need positioning if you're going to be a more defensive role. Flair, decisions okay. Concentration's really poor. Anticipation's really poor. He's got a lot of work. Let's move on. Luca Wing there. Charli Marshall, great name. Left back, left wing back, right back. So bit of utility. 1-star current, 3.5-star potential. Resolute, so a really good personality. 5'5", bit small. Gets forward whenever possible, but doesn't have the pace or the acceleration to actually get back. But crossing is good. Bravery's good. Determination's very good. Teamwork, work rate, technique. Again, he's sort of ticking the boxes I like. He's just lacking a bit of pace. He is both-footed as well. He'll probably get a contract because there's something there. I just hope he grows as he gets older, but I'm not sure when they're 16 they do. I know 15-year-olds definitely do, but I don't think 16-year-olds do. So we'll have to wait and see. But Charli Marshall, maybe. You're a maybe, Charli. It's also, we might just change your nickname to Marshall because I'm going to balls that first name up every time. Right, into the final top talent, Alan McAdams. 1-star current ability, 4-star potential. No nonsense centre-back, apparently. Strength 6 isn't a good start, but 6'2", jumping reach 15, balance 13, bravery 19, aggression 16, love all of that. Concentration needs to be better. Leadership is very good in centre-backs for leading the line and controlling the line. Positioning 8, that's not amazing. Tickling 10 is okay. Marking 6, heading 7. Curls the ball. Okay, excellent. Again, 4-star potential. He may do something. He may improve to a level that we can use, but I'm really not sure. If we look at other centre-backs that we've got, Father Tadunctious is there. He's probably going to be similar level, but I feel like Father Todd is much better. We've got Kai Webber in here somewhere. Lee Byrne is a centre-back. We've got this 5-star rated. Michael Griffith. You can see we've got lots of young centre-backs. So there's lots of competition here. Kai Webber might not be in there actually because he's out on loan. But maybe. Low lack of composure hinders any skill element to his game. That's okay. It's more the concentration I think we'd need. Fairly slow. Strongest part is committed. He's got lots of room for growth. I mean, what are they saying in terms of? Could improve a lot. So it doesn't give us a standard he could play at just yet. But no. All right. Interesting. I'm hoping the elites are much, much better. So we'll start with the wonderfully named Steve Christoforou, who I'm going to say is definitely part Greek. 1-star current, but 5-star potential. Right back and centre back. 6'2". Jumping reach, fitness, strength. You're a centre-back. You're 100% a centre-back, so don't even bother telling me you're a right-back. Dives into tackles, which is a little bit of a worry. Aggression and bravery could be higher. Concentration's pretty poor, but good determination, good positioning, good teamwork. Tackling, marking, heading, they'll naturally come up the more he trains as a centre-back. I like it. There's something to work with. The passing is low. Concentration really needs to improve. I would also say potentially decisions need to improve. Leadership I'd like to see go up a bit, but that'll come with age. There's something there. Again, we're pretty stacked with young centre backs, so it depends what he's going to grow into. But light-hearted and unflappable, they're pretty good. I don't mind those for a personality and a media handling. All in all, not too bad for the 1-star current ability player in the elite talents. Right, we'll go in order of stars for current ability. So let's look at Taiwain Hall. Attacking field right, attacking field centre, attacking field left, and striker. 5-star potential ability. Pace, acceleration, yes, love it. Balance is good. He'll beat people on the ball. Crossing and dribbling need to improve. Finishing 6, composure 7, although Supreme Dave is showing us you don't need good attributes in finishing and composure to get lots of goals. 15 years old, fairly professional, I like that. Reserved is good as well. Off the ball needs to be higher. Technique needs to be higher if he's going to be some sort of shadow striker. But yeah, we never know. We could train him up to be an option at midfield right down here for our current system, using the crossing and a dribbling if they go up. But yeah, again, it's a little bit disappointing to see he's 1.5 star currently. He's got loads of potential, but I'm not going to judge him just yet. Everyone that's got 4.5 to 5 star potential is easily getting a contract, so we don't have to worry too much about them. Gary Thomas, midfield right, 1.5 star current, 5 star potential. Loads of pace and fitness, agility. He's 5'8", 15 years old, unambitious and unflappable. Not bad. Runs with the ball often, suits his pace. Dribbling 10, not bad. Heading 10 for a 5'8" winger isn't too bad as well. Work rate's a bit low, but technique's good. Needs to work on these mentals. They are pretty rubbish, mentals. 5 for determination. Especially because we're on the verge of a sort of a promotion. I don't want to touch wood, but we're going to be going behind a lot, so I think having good mental attributes in our team will be crucial for whenever we get to the Premier League, to be honest. But yeah, Gary Thomas, not too bad. Not too bad, to be honest. So the last one of a 1.5 star player is Ferris Lenahan, attacking field right, attacking field left and striker. Alright, off the bat there's a fair bit of yellow. I quite like the look of that. A bit of pace, acceleration, balance, finishing is good, composure isn't. I would immediately get him trained up on powers the ball into the net so that he doesn't try and place anything, and that lack of composure doesn't really matter. First touch 11, free kick taking not bad, passing's low, technique, teamwork. This is one where you could train as a shadow striker. I think he's got the pace, he's got the off the ball, he's got a decent finishing. Yeah, Ferris Lenahan, fairly professional as well. I like that. That's a very easy to train to professional. It's very easy to change that into a professional personality. Level-headed in the media as well. Okay, if we're going on this trend, Ferris Lenahan is the best one we've probably seen yet. So if we can keep that up, that would be good. Right, 3 2-star current ability players. We'll start with Ralph Grimm, attacking field left, attacking field centre and striker. And again, it's gone a little bit downhill, hasn't it? But stamina 12, pace 11, balance 12, agility. Actually, that's not bad. Just because it's not yellow, it doesn't mean it's not bad. It looks okay. He does have a slightly lower potential ability in 4.5 stars. Dribbling's good, crossing's poor. Finishing is very good, composure's good. If we train that off the ball up and get him as a shadow striker, that could work. That could work. Again, mentally, the mental attributes are all looking a bit weak this year. We've come through with some normally, but I know they do grow. They keep going up until they're like 35, basically. So yeah, options. Winds up opponents and shoots from distance. We'll probably potentially get rid of shoots from distance with long shot 7. We have to see that improve to at least 10 to keep that attribute in there. But again, not bad. Spirited, unflappable and media friendly, so he'll talk to the press but won't get annoyed by them. English and German, so there might be a fight for a nationality later on, although I doubt it. But okay, not bad for Ralph Grimm. Not bad. We'll leave Jean-Marc Gigordi till the end, so we're going to have a look at goalkeeper Mark Mead. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential. Another good goalkeeper coming through the ranks. Great agility, absolutely cracking agility with 15. That's really good. Aerial reach 9 and he's 6'2" is a little bit concerning. Fairly determined, which I like. Outspoken, volatile, confrontational. That is awful media handling. Determination 17, obviously being fairly determined. Anticipation's low. Concentration's a bit low. Positioning's good. Work rate's good. Reflexes are good. Likes to punch the ball. Handling is good. Communication's pretty good for a 15-year-old if it's 10 already. So yeah, there's a lot of room for growth. This could be very, very good for Mark Mead. And then finally, we look at Jean-Marc Gigordi. 2-star current ability, 5-star potential, and he looks awesome. Wow. Pace 13, balance 12, agility 12, acceleration 14, aggression 15, flair 15, off the ball 13, technique 15, passing 10, first touch 10, finishing 13, corners 13. Yeah, he's going to be awesome. Outspoken in the media, balanced personality, that will probably change to something while he's mixed in with our team. Again, mentals need improvement, composure, concentration, decisions, all pretty crap. Bravery, not very good as well. Teamwork, vision, work rate. He looks like he's a bit of a Cantona and Elka sort of thing. Doesn't really work for the team, but has great attributes. I mean, Cantona worked for the team. Maybe it's more an Elka. But yeah, love it. He looks good. Likes to beat opponent repeatedly. Okay, you've got really good flair, so I can understand that. But yeah, 15 years old, our French youth intake does look very, very good. Another one that I think, Shadow Striker, get those decisions up. It could be good with his finishing and his off the ball and his technique. There's a bit of Supreme Dave in here. It's like Supreme Dave with slightly better finishing, and Supreme Dave has scored 22 goals for us this year. So yeah, very interesting. And that is our youth intake. Apologies, there's loads of cuts. It's like Piccadilly Circus here. Because we're moving apartments, we're getting rid of loads of stuff that we don't want to take to the new apartment. So there's lots of people coming in and picking stuff up. So yeah, it's all a bit manic. But that was our youth intake, and it does look pretty average and then good at the end. Jean-Marc Gigordi does look really good. I'm very excited by Jean-Marc Gigordi. That media handling may come to bite us in the arse, but he does look pretty damn good. Let me know in the comments who was the favourite player that you've had come through. Let me know where you think we're going to finish this season. Are we going to stay in these automatic promotion spots? Are we going to finish in the playoffs? Or are we going to crash and burn and finish outside of 6th position? 9 games to go. 7 points ahead of the bottom of the playoff spots. 3 points of safety ahead of Brighton. We'll come back for the end of the season. It'll be, I know there'll probably be something to play for at the end of this season. So we'll probably come back and play QPR. If there's nothing to play for, we'll be back for the end of season review. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. For now, I'm out. Cheers.